Welcome back to Sneakers in the Elder Scrolls Online. We're en route on our way to Orsinium. There's an orc, looks in a bit of a bad way.
So fast?
And he's got a quest marker on him. He's not an orc, he's a red god. Okay.
This land. It promised hope and opportunity, but it hides a basket full of biting snakes. Do not mind me. I must have hit my head. Now I need to find my partners. If only the land would remain beneath my feet and the sky stay above my head.
If you will indulge this, Khajiit, what happened to you?
It was a nightmare. We were on our way to Orsinium, ready to start a new business, when we were set upon by Winterborn from the Reach. I whipped our beasts for all they were worth, but in their fear, they ran off the road and our cart overturned.
And your companions, what are they?
It is a mystery and a mystery. My partners, my friends, they are gone. I fear they went over the cliff, along with most of the books we brought from Daggerfall. Please find them. I would aid you, but my head spins like a broken top.
Sneakers will look for your partners, although he is on the way to the city.
Please hurry and find my friends. I fear that none of us will survive long on our own in this forsaken wilderness.
If you will only tell Sneakers a bit more about your business, what kind of merchants are you?
Our partnership formed back in Daggerfall, where Jalore, Trevofia and I established a successful book-selling business. When the opportunity presented itself, we decided to make the move to Orsinium. If only I knew what awaited us here.
So, this might look like a bit of a detour, but Sneakers needs information. He's looking for he needs any kind of allies he can find. If he can help these guys out, you know, maybe he can learn something. So, perhaps you can tell Sneakers about your friends. Jalore was the first one you mentioned.
Jalore is perhaps the most cunning of us when it comes to business. She has a way with figures and calculations that makes even the most miserly coin counter jealous. And more, Jalore is my life and my love. We plan to marry in the spring.
Wow. And this Trevofia?
Trevofia has paper and ink flowing through her blood. Her father, and her father's father, sold tomes and manuscripts, and she was educated working in their shop back in Sentinel. She and Jalore are like sisters, and I trust her completely.
So, you sell books?
Oh yes, rare books, popular books. Even a few ancient scrolls when we have them. And with connections throughout the Daggerfall Covenant, special orders pose no problem. With our Orsinium merchant's permit, we plan to open a shop in the city.
Merchant's permit?
Who knew orcs could be so bureaucratic? Nothing happens in the new city without the proper forms and licenses. After months of negotiation, we finally received the permit that allows us to open our shop in Orsinium. It's just...
Right, so... You think they went over the cliff? You mean down here? That's a bit of a drop, but... Oh, down here perhaps. Yeah, that doesn't look so good, does it? Although... Shouldn't be lethal. Oh, more of those harpies. See if we could skirt around them. Not really much of a collector of artifacts or sort of... Oh. I hope that was Trevofia detecting me, nobody else. I'm not picking up, basically,
Keep
crafting.
your head down and your voice low. We don't want to attract any attention.
What are you so afraid of? Winterborn?
Across the water. Harpies.
Ah.
Can't you see them? They came out of the sky. The feathered monsters. They snatched poor Jalore.
Oops.
I think they carried her up into those rocks. I'd go after them, but what can I do against so many harpies?
You know your friend Namadin sent this Khajiit to find you.
Luck and clear roads. I thought Namadine died in the crash or was taken by those feathered monsters. Please, if you can cross the river, save Jalare and secure our documents. We'll be forever in your debt.
Documents? Would that be the merchant's permit?
Jalare carried the merchant's permit, which allows us to establish our bookshop in Orsinium. Without those documents, everything we worked so long and hard for will amount to nothing.
So we'll try to find Jalare and retrieve your documents. And we can meet again on the road to Orsinium, huh? So across the river, well, there's a bridge, and it shouldn't be that hard to cross. The problem is, of course, the harpies, but... Aww. Dead orc. Sad. They certainly are causing pain and trouble and death and menace, these Winterborn and their harpies. So across the river, she said... Well, there's another character running about. Unmolested by harpies. Well, Snakers hasn't seen any harpies, so many, I guess the other guy maybe cleared them out for now. Okay, do we have to go in here to get to, surely the harpies aren't inside of a frigging cave or something. They're going up, aren't we? Not down. Nah, it does say above, but then... Okay, maybe up here? Oh my, oh my. This doesn't look good. No harpies, but... a corpse of the poor woman. We do find the document. Yeah, and also an trade permit gives the pair and partners right to privilege their positions in business. I guess that other guy must have killed off the harpies, but he didn't bother to actually search the dead bodies. Yeah, I just said I wasn't picking up crafting ingredients, but I wonder, did the merchant carry these, or did the harpies actually have it? Either way, the logical thing for Sneaker to do now is not to mine iron ore, I think. Although, I'm just curious about... It's just ordinary iron ore. Maybe that stuff scales? I don't know, I was expecting this whole big city to... this DLC to have higher level stuff, but maybe it scales? It'd be kind of cool if it did. Oh. Here of course is the problem. How the heck are we going to get back up to the road? Oops. We need that bridge. Okay. Okay, you're not going to enjoy me just finding the lay of the land, watching that, I suppose. So I'll be back. In fact, I think that's more enough for an episode, and I'll be back with further updates on Sneakers' adventures on his way to Orsinium. And until then, go in peace and live and let live.